Wishes can happen. We also have board member Jeremy Foltz, and it's great to have both of you here. And we can, when did you start Wishes Can Happen?
1982.
82. Okay, we were trying to figure that out. We were thinking it was like 37 years, right? Okay. And over the years you've seen so much. And I would ask both of you, what do you think is probably maybe the most unique wish you've gotten, or that maybe sticks out in your brain the most?
My mom moved here when she was in her mid-40s.
Well, there have been several, but I think one that really sticks out to me was a little boy from East Rochester, which is down in the Minerva area. He lived on a farm. And when he was diagnosed with leukemia, his dad decided he needed something else to think about besides treatments in hospital.
I was going to say, yes, it's difficult.
There was an ugly old John Deere tractor in the back of the barn that was ugly and rusty and didn't work anymore. So Levi and his dad rebuilt the engine and got it running very well, but it was still rusty and ugly. So his dream was for us to have it painted John Deere green, which we did. And at the end of his chemo treatments, his family had a celebration party, and it turned out to be a tractor pull. All the farmers from that area brought their tractors, and they had a tractor pull with Levi in the tractor pull. So that was special. That was real different.
Yeah, and I'm sure Levi loved it.
It was great. And of course Levi won the tractor.
Of course. Well, of course he did.
Yes.
That's hard to beat. I don't know if I have one as good as that. Cyndi would have a little more knowledge of the years of wishes than me. Although I've been involved, 17, 18 years?
Yeah, so you've stuck around very well. Thank you.
Now, you said that there's a group of people who handle the wishes themselves and coordinate those and kind of head those up. But you're always looking for people to help that, not on the board, but people who can help get the details of the wish together. So what do you need most?
Well, of course, it depends on the wish as to what we might need. If we have a wish for a horse, I know nothing about a horse. So I would have to go to someone like Bill Shear at Whispering Grace or somebody to find out about a horse. So we just pool whoever we know that has an expertise that we don't have.
And I think the board does a good job of getting a diverse population on the board. So, Cyndi would come in with that horse wish and bring it to the board on our Monday night meeting, and the board would start working based on the resources that we know personally, and then get back with Cyndi. So it works. It's a well-oiled machine, thanks to Cyndi.
It's also interesting to see the relationship you guys have with the Wish Kids, and they keep in touch with you afterwards, and you keep up with them. And I mean, has that just evolved over the years as well? And just as they go to fulfill a wish, then they just you follow up with them.
We become very close with the parents and the kids. And so, yes, we stay in touch, we follow their progress, we celebrate when it's a good time, we cry when it's a bad time. We stay in touch. They're very, very special people to us.
Yeah, and I was going to say, we're so excited when we see the Wish Kids come back and we, get updates from them. And they're always wanting to pay it forward and do more for other kids. That's what I really, they know. Jeremy's a great example. He was the family member that went on the trip, and now he's been on the board for 17 years and is so instrumental on that. But I think it seems like it was the one I heard their siblings did a lemonade stand and raised right in the 95-degree weather, which was perfect timing, and raised lots of money for wishes.
And yesterday, there was an interview with a little boy who, instead of asking for birthday presents, asked for money to come to Wishes because his friend had passed away and he knew what we had done for him. So that little boy and his brothers asked for money to come to Wishes rather than birthday gifts.
Wow. How many times is a kid going to say, no, don't get me presents? No, not at all.
And then there's little Hallie who wanted a playground so other kids can enjoy playing.
I don't have black card, but I remember that I haven't playing fitness in
and we talked about, speaking of playgrounds, I know there was one little boy wanted to swing in the backyard, so when he felt better, he could go swing, but you didn't exactly get him to swing. It was the most tricked out
My friend was
playground.
trying to get me
anybody's
in on
ever
that.
seen.
That was really cool. I
And
like
I
that
split the
one.
price of it though.
Were
so
you out
I
there
pay
swinging?
like
Of
$13
course.
for it.
That's not bad.
But do you have any? I know there's so many stories. I mean, what would be one that'd be a favorite one for you to tell that maybe would move some people to say, yeah, I need to
Nuts.
donate
Like, I
this
don't know
year.
how people
Because we're trying to
where
get
they
people,
that kind of money.
you know, maybe who have never done this before. Because people who usually don't will donate. They usually come back year after year because they see how important it is and where their money goes. But maybe those people who haven't before that are thinking about it.
Yeah.
Because I think you got a good. You know, I know you've got so many different stories.
Anywhere my face did get tanner, my makeup stays the same color.
Yeah.
It lasts
Community
so
benefits from a wish.
Yeah.
Yes, the wish child
Feel that.
chooses what the wish is going to be, but the entire family enjoys it. As Jeremy said, his whole family went to New York and had that one.
Madeline went on a cruise to the
Even
same
if
exact
it's a
places
toy,
that I
the
did a week
siblings
before I did this
enjoy
year.
it.
I got excited thinking me and her
And
were
the
on the
parents
same
are going
boat.
to see how happy it is.
That is awesome.
Stop thinking about doctors and nurses and needles and chemo
And I
all
think
that
so many
for all.
times people kind of forget about the siblings, and they're thinking just about the child
So
going
yeah,
through
once
this.
Jeremy
But
come back
the
over for a picture, she's
siblings
like, "No,
go
it's fine,
through
he's
things
been
in a
on
different way, and they're worried as well. I know there's a little boy
I
and his
really
older
wanna
brother
fix
was
that.
just. I mean, the little boy was like
Well,
4 years old, and the
live
older brother was
broadcasting?
just with him every step of the way. And he's
But I'm
very,
like-
very protective.
We got
and
it.
as I'm sure
Zip ties
you
on.
guys were with your sister, Jeremy. You
Well,
know.
and
What-
the
Yeah, and I
shot-
think
the shot you're in right now, you
now
can't
as a
see it.
parent, I was telling you again off the air, you know, I have a 19-year-old and a 17-year-old now.
Isn't that so great?
Abby passed when she was 19, so
Yeah. Well, now that I
as
don't
a
have the
parent,
auto thing,
I think parents sometimes feel guilt because they focus so much on the child that's ill. And when you go on a wish as a family, you feel normal for that 3 days or a week or however
There are
long it is.
Christian
So
stories and a
that's why the organization's so
I feel like there's a lot of Christian.
And so, and I think so many times that we've heard this from the Wish kids that being normal for
Any
you know,
religion
a couple
that-
days, a week
that
is
believes in a
such a
Jesus
relief
figure,
because
a
we take
God
it for
figure,
granted.
separate,
But to them,
same
normal
things
is getting treated, going to the hospital, and staying in bed,
Like, there's-
and
like,
to be able
because
to
the
not
Spanish
have to
influence
do
is-
that.
Yeah,
I mean,
my
think
parents,
about
my whole
how
family is
important that is
like
to
Roman
you,
Catholic and like
so
super into that and super
that's where your money goes.
and all that.
And virtually all the money goes straight to the wishes because you guys are completely
Yes,
volunteer.
because there is
When
Orthodox,
we run
which is
the
a
koala
little more
cruiser,
hardline.
we run wishes can happen out of the koala cruiser
Catholicism is a
office,
very
which is where I work.
strange
So we don't pay rent for an office.
in that it
We
is
have phone,
or like any
stationery,
other
stamps,
splinter
insurance.
sect of
And that's
religion,
our
it's
overhead.
usually because they
That's
want things
amazing because
either.
you know it's rare. So when you donate $1, you know the dollar's going to that wish, and
not
we
by
are
much.
sitting at 50
like
wishes. We need to get to 40 because at what point did you guys not have a waiting list? I mean, it's amazing that you don't have a waiting list. Kids have to wait.
because I know
You can-
there's just more like
what was it yesterday? I heard that Madeline was able to go out and get a camper like within 24 hours of the girl saying, "Yeah, I think I want a camper." 24 hours later, they had a camper. It's like, what?
Well, we did the same thing this week. We found out a little boy didn't
Well,
have a
it's
bed.
yours. Like it's
I
a
went and
very
bought a
strange
bedroom
thing.
set
Most
the
of
next
the
day.
Jehovah's Witnesses that
So,
I
yeah, we were wasting
when I was in
time.
college
Yeah.
were Jehovah's
That's
Witnesses.
what your money goes
Like
towards,
most
and
kids
that's
are.
what this allows them
Start
to
as
do.
something
I mean, you think about that
parents
little boy didn't have a
get dragged to
bed
church
or
as a
an
kid.
appropriate
Yeah.
bed.
But
And
they all-
you
they
know,
all-
think about
for better or
it. If you have a
worse,
bad night's sleep,
really were not
he had a bad night's sleep every
their
day.
parents'
I
footsteps.
mean, and that affects you tremendously.
And we're not only going to do the bed, we're also going to decorate his room.
Well, of course you are. I know.
He has chosen the Lego theme.
Yeah.
So we'll start working on that.
Basically, do you
A couple years ago, I got to had the privilege to be at a review
Joseph Smith
for a
was
bedroom
visited by
makeover. She had no clue it was coming, and it was so funny because we were all
"Hey, now,
parading in
my
the
whole
house.
family's
No,
Of course,
no,
she's in the
no.
front,
It-
and
it
I was
was-
towards the back and
it
everything.
was-
And I was just kind of in the front
So
door.
there's
It was
a
slow
very
because there's a
weird
lot of
thing
us.
to go deep
And I heard this
into
scream, and I turned to the people behind me and I said, "Oh, I guess she's seen it."
She did. She actually screamed. She
Screamed. You could hear it.
blood-curdling
Yes.
scream when she saw her. It was decorated in princesses.
Oh, and Shopkins.
and that they transported here.
She just had a blast. That was really cool to see. She refused to get off her bed. She sat on her bed and refused to get off her bed. And I'm like, I think she likes it. I don't know. I don't remember how old she was.
It's
Maybe
crazy.
8 or 9.
There's actually a really great
Just
video
adorable.
on YouTube.
Yeah. So it's
Look it
you know
up.
when you get to see something like that, you realize how important these are. And I think
I think it's Mormonism.
You just can't
maybe it's
overstate how important these wishes are for the
that-
kids
none
and for
of
their
that's
families.
Mormon.
So what would you say, either one of you,
Mormons believe that
to
Joseph
a
Smith
family
is the modern
that,
day prophet.
Is the
or
modern day
a
prophet.
potential donor out there,
Yeah.
like I said, who hasn't
So-
come
Is there
down
one profit now?
and donated or gone
Yes.
online, what would you say
Yes,
to move them?
I don't know who the new
Well,
guy
I would
is.
say, and I've said it for the last hour, but firsthand, I know what it means. And I know what it means now to be on the board and
Like, do they believe in
talk
well,
about
obviously
these
they believe in
families
prophecy.
on Monday nights and how much it means to them.
They don't.
And
But they believe in prophecy.
to come down here and give money and or your time and volunteering just means so much to the family, and they come back and pay it forward and are the first to donate, you know? And so if they're willing to do that and they know what it means to them, then us that are blessed enough to have healthy children should do the same and just pay it forward. So again, 94.1, what they've done for our organization and the community of Stark County to allow us to have money in our bank account to provide wishes within 24 hours is what it's all about. Cyndi should get a ton of credit for that.
Well, and the other thing, and I just thought of this too, I mean, you've got that perspective of being the family member, but you're also a dad. And
Now, right, yeah.
And seeing, you know, what the parents go through, I'm sure it just rips you to shreds as well. And, you know, if you're a parent,
It's so big
you know, you look at your child and you're so grateful that they're healthy, but they might not be down the road. And it's so important to help out these families. So please come down. There's multiple ways that you can donate. You can go online at makeswishes.com. That's probably the easiest thing to do. You can do that from your desk. Boss doesn't even know. And if they catch you, just blame me. Say, Kaylee told me to do it, and I'll take them on. Or you can call the CSE phone lines, 330-649-WISH, 330-649-9474. And of course, we'd always like to say, you know, see you and say thanks ourselves in person. So we're going to be here in the Springbrook Plaza until 6 o'clock tonight. I am going to be taking us on the road. We're going down to the Friends and Family Credit Union in the Acme on Whipple. I'm going to be there from 11 till 1. So if you're doing some grocery shopping, stop out and take the change that you handed if you're paying in cash, and just hand it to me, and we'll make sure that it gets, so lots of things to do. But thank you, Cyndi and Jeremy, for sharing. And any last words you want to say that to move people? Either one of you.
I just want to thank everybody so much for the support of this. And thank you for doing it.
So we are happy to do it, and we're excited to do it. So we've got more from the 12th annual AultCare Wishes Can Happen Wish-A-Thon. We're out of Springbrook Plaza on Mix 94.1.
We're stuck on hour 23 on the AM.
Okay,